Before I give my recap of Sunday's game at Buffalo, I have a little advice for my fellow Kansas City Chief fans, and that is to simply turn your TV off. Ignore your social media. Don't pay attention to the sports shows. We are currently on a bye, so we won't be the topic of discussion past Thursday or Friday. My reason for this is because the football world want the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen to win a Super Bowl so bad that they overreact and count us out every single year that we lose to the Bills in the regular season. Buffalo have won 5 straight games against us in the regular season, and 3 of those 5 wins were by 7 points or more, which in the NFL means they won convincingly. After each one of these wins, the conversation started that is this the year that the Bills dethrone the Chiefs and get to and win their first Super Bowl? I think it's an overreaction by the Buffalo Bills fans, the Josh Allen supporters, the Chiefs haters. You cannot measure your team's success by a regular season win. And I feel like every year that fan base gets let down in the postseason because they get so high off of this regular season win. The Chiefs will be a different team in the playoffs, and I kind of think they bait the Bills every single year. They kind of want to see what they have, and we don't show them what we have. And then when the playoffs come, we all in. And it's been happening every single year. And yes, I agree. We are 5-4 right now, and if the playoffs started, we wouldn't even be in it. We're currently 3rd in our division, but it's only week 10. There's a ton of football left. Do I think we can make the playoffs? Yes. Shit, I still think we could win a division. We play the Broncos twice. We have another game against the Chargers. Chief fans, please do not get flustered over this loss. Do not let the media trick you into thinking that the Bills are better than us. I promise you, our paths will cross again. We will get another crack at this team in the future. We may not get them in Arrowhead, but we've been here before. We may sneak into the playoffs at the 7th seed. But do you think any team want to play us? We went on a road to beat Buffalo. We went on a road to beat Baltimore. That's how we won our last championship. I'm telling you right now, do not get flustered over this loss. We will be there at the end, and every team is going to have to deal with us. Now, I do believe the Bills are built to beat us, as they should. If I lose to a team every single year in the playoffs, and I truly believe that this team has been the reason why I have not got to and won a Super Bowl, I'm going to build my team to beat them. I'm going to watch that Super Bowl where the Eagles destroyed us. I'm going to see what they did. And that's what Buffalo did in the offseason. They drafted these young defensive linemen. They drafted athletic corners and safeties. And they went and got Joey Bosa, a guy who's familiar with us. He played us twice every single year when he was with the Chargers. He hates us just as much as the Bills hate us. And he's healthy, and he showed up and showed out in this game, along with those young defensive linemen that they drafted I spoke on earlier. They made Mahomes very uncomfortable. They also kept Mahomes in the pocket, so he wasn't allowed to run around and improvise, and he also wasn't allowed to scramble and make plays with his legs. Now, I don't know what our game plan was coming in, but we definitely didn't make any adjustments. The Bills' defense is really good against the pass. I was confused at why we were played towards a strength when their weakness is stopping the run. And coming into this game, our running game has been solid. I don't know why Kareem Hunt didn't get more touches. He had 11 carries for 49 yards, which is 4.5 yards per carry. If I'm the coach, I would keep feeding him, especially against a team who just have not been able to stop the run all season. I believe if we would have stuck to the run, we would have created more plays down the field. We had some success throwing the ball deep. Hollywood Brown caught the ball, which led to a field goal at the end of the half. Rashae Rice caught a deep ball. We was able to convert on a 4th and 17, which gave us our only touchdown of the second half. I don't understand why Tyquan Thornton is not getting more snaps. We did use him in special teams, but I think he deserved more snaps on offense. He made some big plays early on in the season. I just don't know how you keep that guy on the bench. Hopefully, off the bye, he will get more involved in his offense, especially with Rice, and he's been good. And Xavier Worthy, we got to figure out what we're going to do with him. Since Rice been back, he hasn't really figured out what his role is. Hopefully, over this bye week, we'll be able to figure out how we're going to incorporate Xavier Worth with Rashae Rice, Hollywood Brown, and hopefully Tyquan Thornton to get some more touches. Also, I do love Juju being in that mix as well. But overall, Buffalo's defense did a great job of containing Patrick Mahomes in this game. They got to him early, made him uncomfortable. He had happy feet, forced him into some bad throws, which is the reason why he had the lowest completion percentage of his career. You got to give them their credit. They are well coached. I don't care what no one say, because every single time we beat them in the playoffs, they want to start comparing Josh Allen's coaching staff to Mahomes' coaching staff. Yes, it's not as decorated as Andy Reid and Steve Spagnuolo, but this team has been prepared every single season. They just have not been able to get over the hump. But shout out to their coaching staff. They outcoached us in this game. Buffalo's offense was great in this game. They controlled the pace. They controlled time of possession. Josh Allen played amazing. James Cook opened up everything for this offense. Coming into this game, our defense had not given up a 100-yard rusher in 30-something games. Buffalo stayed with the run. Teams normally start out good against us, and then we'll make some second half adjustments, and they kind of would abandon the run and start passing the ball. Buffalo didn't do that. They gave us James Cook the entire game. He had 27 carries, I believe, for 115 yards, and it opened up their offense. But Josh Allen didn't have to do much in this game. It was a lot of James Cook, then it was screen passes to their wide receivers behind the line of scrimmage, and where they got great blocking, which opened up holes. They got a lot of chunk yards because of that, which forced our defensive backs to step up and play press coverage. And because of the press coverage, they threw the ball over our linebacker's head to wide open tight ends in the middle of the field. Their tight ends had 150 yards receiving in this game. Now, anyone who watched Chief games, you know that tight ends have a lot of success against us, and that was their game plan. James Cook, screen plays, tight ends for chunk yards in the middle of the field, and it worked all game long. But I will say this, our defense did make some adjustments because Buffalo only scored 7 points in the second half, which kept us in this game and gave us a chance to win at the end. We didn't prevail, but I don't think that this game was a blowout. I think it was a tough game. I think Buffalo did control the pace. They controlled the game, but we were right there. And I don't think we played our best. We have a tough game coming off the bye against the Broncos. It is a must-win game. It may be the biggest regular season game of Patrick Mahomes' career because we cannot afford to go 5-5 in 3 games behind the Broncos for this division. So I'm expecting Andy Reid and the coaching staff to get it right over this bye week. We normally do. We normally play tough coming out of a bye and get the ball rolling so we can get back into the playoff hunt where we belong.